Life is hard. The pain, the doubt, the tears never stop. It's as if your life is just a never-ending river of hurt and suffering. It can feel like you're drowning, like you can't catch a breath. It's suffocating. You guess when it rains, it pours. Even your thoughts are like battlegrounds for wars, and you can stand for a little while, and then you sink. And it can be easy to think that your struggle is unique, but don't forget the man who had God's wrath for a drink. A man who for a little while walked on this earth, and for a little while was tempted, and for a little while wept, and for a little while sweat blood, and for a little while was accused, and for a little while was bruised, and for a little while was whipped, and for a little while was covered in spit, and for a little while was hung on a tree, and for a little while was buried in a grave, and there he laid. But only for a little while. And through his resurrection from the dead, he made a way for you and him to reconcile, so that after a little while of enduring these trials, you will receive the inheritance purchased by your new relative, Jesus. So rejoice. And don't give up, for this race will only take place for a little while, and then face to face you will be with your Father forever. So prepare for action. Be thoughtful. Set your mind on Christ and the grace that will be brought to you after a little while. But don't forget, this grace was not free. There was a price, a fee. You've been born again, not of perishable seed, but of imperishable, through the blood of Christ. So don't live like you did before. I challenge you to endure for a little while more. You will be tested. But all tests have an end. And the Holy Spirit from within will empower you to obey. Don't go the other way. Stop living like the old you, controlled by the passions of your former self. The life you once lived for a little while need not define you now. You have been saved, and while the trials have not changed, you have an everlasting, infinite, unending, never-changing God who walks with you, and after a little while will come to lift you up to the place He prepared for you. So stand firm. Remember, our flesh, our trials, our pain are all like grass, which grows, yes, but after a little while it goes and withers, but the word of the Lord remains forever. And after a little while, this life like a vapor will end. And if you know Jesus, your new everlasting life will begin.